What happens when your boss's wife sees you getting your hair done at the same salon? So I'm sitting in my usual chair at Luxe Hair Studio, getting my highlights touched up after 3 months of looking like a complete skunk. My stylist, Jessica, is mixing the bleach when this woman storms in like a hurricane, no appointment, demanding to speak to whoever's in charge. The receptionist tries to calm her down, but this lady is on a mission. She's scanning the salon like she's hunting prey, and her eyes land directly on me. I'm thinking maybe she recognizes me from work events. Then she marches over and screams, "You're Alexa, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Alexa," confused as hell. Before I can even process what's happening, she grabs Jessica's bowl of bleach and hurls it right at my face. I dodge most of it, but some splatters on my shirt and the chair. "You home-wrecking woman! How long have you been sleeping with my husband?" The entire salon goes dead silent. Every hairdryer stops. Everyone's staring. Customers, stylists, even the shampoo girl. I'm sitting there with foils in my hair, bleach dripping everywhere, trying to figure out what universe I've entered. "Ma'am, I think there's been a serious mistake," I stammer, my voice shaking. "I work for your husband, but I've never—" "Don't you dare lie to me!" she shrieks, her face getting redder by the second. "Richard told me everything. He said Alexa from accounting has been meeting him at hotels for 6 months. The Hampton Inn downtown." My blood runs cold. Richard is my boss. I am Alexa from accounting. But I've never had a personal conversation with him outside of work that lasted more than 30 seconds. The guy barely makes eye contact when he asks for quarterly reports. Jessica's backing away with her hands up. The other customers are recording this on their phones. This is going viral, and not in a good way. "Mrs. Henderson," I say carefully, trying to keep my voice steady, "I think your husband might be using my name," I whisper, and suddenly everything clicks into place. The late meetings he's been having that I never knew about. The mysterious calendar blocks labeled Alexa expense reports that I never scheduled. The times he asked me to stay late, but then disappeared for hours. The company credit card charges at restaurants I've never heard of. He's been using me as his cover story this whole time. Every lie he's told his wife, every fake excuse, he's been throwing my name around like I'm his personal alibi for months. Mrs. Henderson sees the realization dawning on my face. "What do you mean using your name? I've never touched your husband," I say slowly. "But apparently he's been telling you that I have while he's off doing God knows what with someone else." The salon is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Mrs. Henderson's face goes from red rage to pure white shock in about 2 seconds. "He's been lying? Using you as a fake mistress? While he's actually cheating with someone else?" I nod. She sits down hard in the empty chair next to me, bleach still dripping from my foils. Her phone starts buzzing with what I assume are texts from Richard asking where she is. "So who is he really sleeping with?" she asks quietly. I think about all those late nights, all those mysterious meetings, all those charges at the Marriott downtown. I have some theories, and I bet you do too. The worst part? I have to face him at work Monday morning, knowing he's been dragging my reputation through the mud for months. Jessica finally breaks the tension. "Should I continue with your highlights?" The bleach is still processing. I look in the mirror at my half-processed hair, my bleach-stained shirt, and Mrs. Henderson sitting next to me looking like her world imploded. "Yeah," I say. "This day can't get any worse." But as I'm saying it, Mrs. Henderson's phone starts ringing. Richard's name flashes on the screen, and she looks at me with this evil smile spreading across her face. "Actually," she says, holding up the phone, "I think it's about to get a lot more interesting for both of us."